Google has officially ended the era of simple chatbots. At I/O 2026, they unveiled Gemini Omni and Gemini 3.5 Flash, marking the arrival of the agentic era. This isn't just about faster answers. It's about AI that acts, plans, and executes complex tasks autonomously. In this video, we break down exactly how these new models handle long-horizon agentic tasks and multimodal creation at speeds previously impossible for frontier-level intelligence. You'll learn why the industry is shifting from synchronous queries to autonomous workflows and what this means for developers, creators, and your daily workflow. Stick around because by the end, you'll understand why the bottleneck between thought and action has finally been solved. For years, the AI industry faced a brutal trade-off. If you wanted deep reasoning capabilities to solve complex problems, you paid with latency. Flagship models were slow, thoughtful giants that took minutes to generate a response. Conversely, fast models like early Flash versions sacrificed depth for speed, often hallucinating or missing nuance in long tasks. Google changed this calculus entirely at I/O 2026 with the launch of Gemini 3.5 Flash. This model explicitly positions itself as a high-speed, frontier-level engine built specifically for long-horizon agentic tasks. The breakthrough here is architectural efficiency that allows the model to maintain deep reasoning chains without slowing down to a crawl. Imagine an agent needing to analyze a financial report, draft a strategy, and then execute trades within a single session. Previously, this synchronous API approach would have timed out or degraded in quality due to token limits and wait times. Gemini 3.5 Flash solves the latency bottleneck by optimizing its inference path. It processes information in real time, maintaining context windows that were once reserved only for slower models. This means an agent can think, plan, and act sequentially without the human waiting minutes between steps. The speed is no longer a compromise. It is now the foundation upon which complex autonomy is built. While 3.5 Flash handles the logic, Gemini Omni takes control of the creative output. This model represents a leap forward in world understanding and multimodality that redefines what generation means. Unlike previous iterations that required separate pipelines for text, code, or video, Omni generates any output from any input starting directly with video. If you feed it a concept, a rough sketch, or even a voice prompt describing a scene, it constructs the final media asset end-to-end. This capability is revolutionary for content creators and developers alike. Consider a scenario where a user wants to visualize a new product prototype. Instead of generating an image, writing a script, rendering the video, and editing the audio separately across 5 different tools, Gemini Omni unifies this workflow. It understands the spatial relationships in 3D environments, synthesizes realistic human movement, and aligns the audio tracks with perfect lip-syncing all within one generation pass. The shift here is from static content creation to dynamic media synthesis. By starting with video as a primary output mode, Google is acknowledging that the future of digital interaction isn't just reading text. It's experiencing immersive, generated realities where the barrier between imagination and execution has been completely removed. The true significance of these releases lies in what Google calls the Agentic Gemini era. This is a fundamental shift from building general-purpose web applications to creating systems that act as digital employees. Traditional synchronous APIs have served us well for simple requests, but they become a severe bottleneck when dealing with high concurrency or long-running operations requiring multiple steps. The new platform architecture spans models, apps, systems, developer tools, and hardware, allowing AI agents to orchestrate these resources autonomously. In this ecosystem, an agent doesn't just wait for your command. It anticipates needs and executes tasks across different software environments without human intervention. For instance, a developer could ask an agent to deploy a new feature, run the full test suite on cloud infrastructure, fix any bugs found in real time using code generation tools, and update the documentation automatically. This requires a shift from thinking of AI as a calculator to viewing it as a workforce. The platform provides the scaffolding for these agents to interact with external APIs, manage state, and handle errors independently. It turns the concept of automation into something fluid and adaptive, where the AI manages the complexity while you focus on high-level strategy. This is no longer just about answering questions. It's about getting things done. So how does this actually change your day-to-day? The practical takeaway is a massive reduction in cognitive load and time, spent on repetitive technical tasks. Developers can now prompt an agent to build a full-stack application with integrated testing and deployment pipelines, drastically cutting development cycles from weeks to hours. For businesses, this means the ability to scale operations without linearly increasing headcount. You could theoretically run hundreds of autonomous agents managing customer support, analyzing market data, and optimizing supply chains simultaneously, all coordinated through this new agentic layer. However, there is a nuance here regarding control. As autonomy increases, the need for clear guardrails becomes critical. The system provides the tools for these agents to act swiftly, but human oversight must be integrated into the loop to ensure alignment with business goals and ethical standards. The industry is moving toward a model where you define the objective and the constraints, and the agentic Gemini platform handles the execution path. This demands a new skill set, not just knowing how to code or write copy, but knowing how to design agents and orchestrate their interactions effectively. The future of work isn't about competing with AI. It's about becoming the conductor of this new, highly capable digital workforce. Google has fundamentally altered the landscape of artificial intelligence with Gemini Omni and 3.5 Flash, ushering in an era where speed meets deep reasoning and chat transforms into action. We've seen how these models eliminate latency bottlenecks, unify creative output from text to video, and orchestrate autonomous workflows across complex systems. The agentic era is here, moving us beyond simple Q and A into a world of independent digital agents that execute real-world tasks with unprecedented efficiency. If you want to stay ahead of this curve, make sure to like this video for more deep dives into emerging tech and subscribe to the channel, so you never miss an update on how these tools are reshaping our future.